Alright, so we're here with the ugliest build in Grim Dawn. It's a two-handed witch hunter, which is Nightblade Occultist, focusing on acid with Balgor's Crusher. Starting from this morning, I farmed all of this gear on stream, so it's all just a few hours. Like within a few hours, I got all of this gear. Every single piece. The shoulders took the longest because I forgot to farm them in the Temple of Osiris. But basically, you get your weapon from... Oh, I did not mean to do that. You get your weapon from here, this area. Basically, your weapon comes from this boss that comes right down here. You break through his little gate, you kill him a few times, and then you'll have your weapon. Necklace comes from the flooded gate, like up here. Yeah, like right around here. Necklace comes from here, so that's a place. Shoulders come from here and here, like the temple here. Your chest comes from Sister Crimson up here. Helmet comes from the rift from the Vanguard of the Trio. Basically, either here or the final rift up in the Tomb of the Elder Sun. Basically, you just need to farm gargoyles. Same thing for the belt. Belt is also gargoyles. Rings are right here, down in this little area. The slith rings. Pants, gloves, and boots are the secret vendor. Up in Bloodgrove, you just farm the secret vendor and he'll sell you the pants boots, like the recipe for the pants boots and that, and you just craft them from level 90. Up to level 90, you just wear whatever. I'm wearing the level 35 Slaughter, like Nightblade relic, which does nothing except give me all to Nightblade skills and +1 to Night's Chill. I made 10 of these to make Night's Chill. And that's just something you would farm from the Malmoth vendor. You just farm the Malmoth vendor over and over again until you get the recipe for that. And that's it. That's all the gear. Oh, and the Basilisk Mark, I went to Ancient Grove and vendor farmed it. Just a few runs and grabbed this one. I got Witch Blades of Corrosion. It's pretty good. The Pierce Chaos is my, because it puts me up to 29 Pierce and 36 Chaos because I needed that. Everything else is Health DA. I'm using the poison one from Barrelholm, so Revered Barrelholm. And then for the rings, I'm actually using the level 50 version. Even though it's no acid damage and 20% less poison damage, it gives me 12% vitality res, which I am short on. And it also gives me 80 flat poison damage. There's no other thing that gives you flat poison damage, so that's really a huge amount of flat poison damage that you get off of that. I think I have like 9,000 flat poison damage from all my stuff, basically. And that's huge, actually. Like having just 9,000 flat poison damage. Using all basic stuff, like Mark of McDrogan is the most expensive thing I have, and that's Revered from Rovers. Restless Rovers. Basically everything is just stuff you can guarantee you get by just farming Reputation. So all of this is full starter build. Only 44% Fizz Res. Need more Freeze Res. Freeze Res kind of sucks. Need more Stun Res. Stun Res kind of sucks. I'd probably use gems like Runebow and Topazes in my rings and amulet to get my stun res up. Armor kind of sucks, having like armor plating in the pants and then having 2 of the stones here and then having the 20% gall here to give me like 95% armor absorption and like 2400 armor would be nice. So would farming, like Stonehide is good, but getting either all Stonehide or Formable to get the Fizz Res would be really nice on this. 1800 health is really nice. It's a lot more than I thought I was going to have. And it's a dot build. So like everything you do is just like you run in, you hit your things, you drop your things, and you run away. You just run away and you just let the dots tick. And the dots tick and tick and tick and tick and do a lot of damage. You have and we've just got Dreeg's Evil Eye basically to have another dot, and to proc a devotion. 1 point in this, max point in possession, which gives us damage absorption as well. Fizz res, a lot of health regen as well. With all our things, we're up to 1100 health regen, and we do not have a single devotion devoted to health regen. I thought about reworking this and taking Lizard at some point. If I took Lizard, Behemoth, and Scythe, I think I could get up to like 2,000, 3,000 health regen, which I'm thinking about doing. But right now I wanted to use like just, because I have so many different abilities, I wanted to have, I get a poison damage from, poison tick from this debuff. I get a poison tick from this debuff. I get a poison tick from this debuff. I don't get a poison tick, but I do get RR. I get a poison tick from this debuff. I get a lot of acid damage, and I get reduced damage. So this is a safety net. So it's kind of hard to find the place to get Lizard and stuff. I could probably work something in to get Behemoth. Like, use Behemoth, cut Jackal, and maybe cut one of these. Like, cut Guardian's Gaze or whatever. And I could get Behemoth. And maybe Lizard. I'm not sure. I'd have to... I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. So, we'll go kill our buddy Krieg up here. After we kill Krieg, I'm going to splice in the video of me killing Ulgrim. And I'm going to put in a Lokar attempt, which I have not done yet. I need to unlock Lokar, and I'm going to go unlock Lokar after I film this. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, he's ticked. Oh, another one. He just died instantly. But yeah, it does a lot of damage. And I don't need any crit at all. I have nothing that's proc on crit. Having higher hit rate would be nice. That's the one thing I wish I had a little more. Because at 2400 or 2500, I've got a 100% hit chance, but yeah, it's kind of iffy. Alright, so we're at Krieg. It is a little bit mana hungry. So just face tank Krieg. And just auto attacks also apply poison damage, by the way. So auto attacks do add stuff to this. Get him dotted up. Keep him dotted up. And Krieg's dead. Alright. But yeah, that's basically what the build is. It's a super dot build. It's actually a kiting build. Like, it rushes in with Shadow Strike, drops Ring of Steel, Dreeg's Evil Eye, ABB, and an auto attack, and then runs away. And it's tanky enough to live that long. Like, if this guy out here, drop in, drop my things, run away. Just let him dot, run in, drop my things, run away. And just let him dot. Run in, drop my things, and he's dead. And that's the playstyle. It's tanky enough to live through. I can. Oh, let's hope this doesn't crash my game. Snap out of it, Ulgrim. Your Emperor commands you to stand. I hate to do this to you. By the way, unless you're in like really good gear, I would not recommend fighting Ulgrim. He's such a pain in the ass because he clones himself. He's like John Bourbon. And he's got that blade barrier, so he's protecting himself. But I do a lot of splash poison damage, so the clones die really quickly. As does Ulgrim. I need to time my skills better though. I have such good health regen that he's not really damaging me at all. Maybe not the fastest Ulgrim kill, but
My head. I to Malma. I see.
alright. No potion Lokar with low freeze res? That's going to be fun. I probably should have thought about that. You probably should use potions against Lokar. Let's try it. Pop that, run away. Oh god. Get your poisons on him. Run away. Keep your poisons on him. Run away. Keep your poisons on him. Run away. Oh, stunned. Ouch. Attack them together. Oh, stunned.
If you're anything to go by, your world is
That skill's not ready.
Just keep your poisons on him.
your world is just
That skill's not ready.
Dodge. Attack the clone. Put your poisons on the clone. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and we're sundered. Shit, shit, shit. Poisons on all the clones.
just
Can't do that.
Oh god.
humans are miserable, wretched. You're just
Having health regen potions against Lokar will be really nice. So would having freeze res potions. God, he comes right out of that and just gets me.
That skill's not ready.
Just keep your dots up. Run away as much as possible. The clones actually make it easier to target him.
Not ready.
Oh god, run him. Come on. Fucking stun res. Might not recommend doing this without getting some stun res on some of your gear. Oh god, all the clones.
Was right. Humans are miserable wretches.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. No potion Lokar on about an hour farmed gear. I would say this is a successful league start kind of build, or like a starter build. Pretty solid, no potions needed. Potions, I would definitely suggest using potions, especially the freeze res potion. Freeze res would be really nice. I would also suggest trying to get your stun res higher because stun res kind of sucks. Anyway.